Hi everyone, welcome back. Today our lesson will talk about conjunctions. By the end of this presentation, you will be able to define and identify conjunctions, use conjunctions in compound subject, compound predicate, and compound sentence. Become familiar with conjunction assessment on high-stakes tests. What is a conjunction and how many kinds of conjunctions and what do we use them for? Stay with me and you will find all about it. First of all, we need to know that there are three kinds of conjunctions: coordinating conjunctions, subordinating conjunctions, and correlative conjunctions, each serving its own distinct purpose, but all working to bring words together. Today we're going to discuss one kind of them only, that is coordinating conjunctions. Coordinating conjunctions. To remember what coordinating conjunctions are, just remember fan boys. That is F for, A for and, N for nor, B for but, O for or, Y for yet, and S for so. For and nor, but or yet so. For and nor, but or yet so. Today we're going to discuss three of them only: and, but, and or. What is a conjunction and what do we use it for? A conjunction is a word that joins words together. Example, Bob and Dan drive or fly. Conjunction may join phrases together. Example, in the attic, in the basement are two prepositional phrases joined together with the conjunction or. Conjunction may also join sentences. Example, it is early, we can go are two simple sentences or independent clauses joined together with the conjunction but. As we said before, we're going to discuss three of the coordinating conjunctions only: and, but, or. Let's discuss and first. Use and to join related ideas, similar ideas. Example, deer and elk are similar animals. Deer and elk are two nouns, two related ideas that are joined with the conjunction and. Use but to join contrasting ideas, like two opposite or two different ideas. Example, the deer looks small but healthy. Small and healthy are two adjectives that are contrasting or different. Although the deer looks small, but it's at the same time healthy. Use or to suggest a choice. Example, do deer eat more grass or leaves? Grass or leaves are two choices. Like when your mother said also, do you like vanilla or chocolate ice cream? Vanilla and chocolate are two choices that are joined with the conjunction or. You can use conjunctions to make compound subject, compound predicate, or compound sentence. We will talk about each one of them in details. Stay with me. What is a compound subject? Have a look at this sentence. No wolves lived there. Let's cut the sentence into two halves. Wolves is the simple subject, lived is the simple predicate. But if we want to say no wolves or bears lived there, here we have wolves or bears are two subjects for the same verb lived. They are joined together with the conjunction or. That's why we call them compound subject. Compound subject for the same simple predicate lived. Wolves, no wolves or bears lived there. What is a compound predicate? Have a look at this example. The deer grew. Let's cut the sentence into two halves. Deer is the simple subject, grew is the simple predicate. But if we want to say the deer thrived and grew, here the deer is the simple subject. We have two verbs, the thrived and grew, joined together with the conjunction and. That's why we call them compound predicate. Compound predicate. And they are for the same simple subject, deer. The deer thrived and grew. The deer thrived and grew. Now we come to the compound sentence. Here we have two simple sentences. The deer grew fat. Their numbers grew quickly. If we want to join them together, we can say the deer grew fat and their numbers grew quickly. Here, the two sentences are joined with the conjunction and. That's why we call them compound sentence. They become one compound sentence. Don't forget, this is very important, to put a comma before the conjunction in a compound sentence. One more information. If a compound part of a sentence has three or more elements, they are separated by commas, and the conjunction appears only before the final element. Example: I went to the zoo with Sarah, Jane, Omar, and Ali. Here we don't have to say Sarah and Jane and Omar and Ali. No, we can put commas instead. Sarah, comma, Jane, comma, Omar, comma, and Ali. Here the conjunction appears only before the final elements, which is Ali. Please don't get mixed up between a compound subject, compound predicate, and compound sentences. Let's put them all together to notice the differences between them. In the first example, we have here wolves and bears is a compound subject for the same verb. Wolves and bears lived. In the second example, here we have lived and ate is a compound predicate for the same subject, wolves. But in the final example, here we have two independent clauses, two simple sentences or independent clauses. Each one of them has its own subject and predicate. So in the first independent clause, we have deer is the subject, grew is the predicate. In the second independent clause, we have numbers is the subject, grew is the predicate. And these two independent clauses are joined together with the conjunction and a comma before it. And when we put them all together, they become one compound sentence. Can you notice the difference now? In the first example, compound subject for the same verb. In the second example, compound predicate for the same subject. But in the last one, each independent clause has its own subject, verb, subject, verb. That's all for today. Thanks for watching and see you next time, inshallah. Bye-bye.